And why, hello, replay viewers. Replay viewers. Let's see, catch that bus. Let's see who tunes on in. I see William out there in Brooklyn. First one in the chat, even while I was setting up the stream. Good to see you, William. Good to see you, Quacky Snacks. Welcome. Notifications worked. And Lee, good evening. Good to see you, Robert T. and Pia Lorena. Welcome. Good to see you, Mrs. Metalhead. And Sam Maloof, welcome. You have a great evening as well. Thanks for watching. Good to see you, Tinkerbell and Sunny Flowers. Welcome. Good to see you, Mr. Metalhead Warrior. And Susan. Good to see you, Susan. Good to see you, RJ, up there in Colorado. And Ann F. Welcome. Good to see you, Nick. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Neil. Welcome. We're on the corner. I have never started a stream from here before. Avenue Z and Nostrand Avenue. We're going to take a little walk down Nostrand Avenue, down into Sheepshead Bay, and then back into Coney. Let's let some people tune on in. Look at this. Ridiculous. 49 people watching. Only 29 likes. I'm not going to move until we get to 50 likes. So hit the like button so we can get going here. 50 likes. We're only going to do like 11,000 steps. Nothing too crazy. Good to see you, Lori Lou. Welcome. And good to see you, Phyllis. 2284. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. On this Wednesday afternoon. Good to see you there, Lisa UK girl. And Sarah C, welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Gonna make our way into Sheepshead Bay. Or we're actually, technically, we are already in Sheepshead Bay. And I think I'm at Sheepshead Bay Playground right now here at Avenue Z in Nostrand. And I did not know there was an Aldi. I did not know there was an Aldi here. Good to see you there, Sabine. And Big T, welcome. It did turn out to be a nice evening. It's got a lot cooler out here. So that's why we're out here right now. Good to see you there, Autumn Alluring. I did not know there's an Aldi out here. There's the Aldi. Had no idea there was an Aldi out here. I learned something new today. But good to see you, Autumn Alluring. Good to see you, Lewis. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes. Welcome. And I think we don't have a sunset. I think the clouds went behind. I think the sun went behind the sunset. The sun went behind the clouds. That's what I want to say. We're going to wait for 50 likes and then we'll get moving here. 66 people watching. Feed the algorithm. Help the algorithm. Oh, there used to be a diner here. A good diner here called Kokuros. The Kokuros Bar. Was that right there on the corner? Was that right there? Kokuros Bay? Was that right here? It kind of looks like a diner. Yeah, Aldi is great. You guys like Aldi? Ah, good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Hit the like button. I'm not going to leave until we get to 50 likes. Then we'll get walking around here. Make our way back into Coney. But Avenue Z and Nostrand, that's where we begin today. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday out there. I'm having a great Wednesday. Took the 36 bus out here. And I said, we'll just walk back. We'll change it up. I usually walk from the west end into Coney. So now we're going to go from the east end into Coney. Really? Crazy Coney Island kid used to live down the road on Bragg Street. Good to see you, Crazy Coney Island kid. Everybody follow Crazy Coney Island kid. Fantastic content creator from right here in Brooklyn. Well, actually Staten Island, but he's a Brooklynite in my heart. He used to live right here on Bragg Street. Look at that. Look at that. I did not know that. But Crazy Coney Island kid, good to see you. Will I stream the Giglio? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That is yet to be determined. But good to see you, RK8. Welcome. Good to see you, Quacky Snacks. Good to see everybody, people. Waiting for 2 more likes. Waiting for 2 more likes. And then we'll get going here. We'll get our 11,000 steps in for the day. And then after the live stream concludes, I will get a cup of coffee because I need a coffee. I kind of took a cat nap after the stream this afternoon. Ate some Chef Boyardee, kind of knocked me out. 52 likes. There we go, people. 75 people watching. Let's enjoy an evening in southern Brooklyn. Let's do it, everyone. Good to see you, Michelle King. Good to see you, Luis Henrique. Boa noite, Brasil. Boa noite, Brasil. Let's see. You didn't think I'll stream tonight? You never know when. I never know when I'm gonna go live. I never know when I'm gonna go live. That's why you want to hit the notification bell. Never say never. Let's activate the legs. We're gonna head down. We're on Nostrand Avenue now. Gonna make our way down to Emmons. And then I think we'll walk over the Ocean Avenue footbridge. Good to see you there. Everyone follow Crazy Coney Island Kids. There's the link. Thank you so much, Neil. But yeah, the Gilio, that's coming up next week. I want to hit up the Gilio one of these days, just don't know when. Unfortunately, I have to keep all my future plans private. So I can't let people know what I'm gonna do. But I can tell you what we are gonna do, because it is a tradition on this channel. We will be having fireworks on Friday. So fireworks Friday, weather permitting, will be there. And the Friday night looks good. Friday evening looks good, at least so far. But good to see everybody. Yeah, we'll do a collab eventually. Right, Crazy Coney Island Kid, we'll do a collab. You know what's funny? I was so taken out by the rides at Six Flags. I want to do a video with Crazy Coney Island Kid when we went to Six Flags. Maybe next time. Yeah, 87 right now. You are reading that correctly. 87 right now. Oh, is there a cool feast in Staten Island? There's a lot of feasts coming up. There's a lot of stuff coming up in the coming weeks. I think he's talking about right. There's another Lady of Mount Carmel feast in Staten Island. It's a cool little mural. Yeah, I saw that in my Facebook feed. Definitely on Sunday, a winter swim in the water. Exactly, Crazy Coney Island Kid. Exactly. Ooh, Elvis! I know. I saw that. There's gonna be an Elvis impersonator. That's exciting. That's exciting. Good to see you, Joshua. Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. Anyway, we just passed Voorhees Avenue. Never over here. I'm usually on the other side of the highway from here. So, yeah, get a little walk in. You know what, I gotta say, Neil, the humidity's gone down quite substantially. So it's actually not that bad out here right now. Not that bad. The B44 bus. Ah, yes. But here we are. I didn't realize also Nostrand Avenue down here has a median. That's interesting to see. 100 people watching, only 64 likes. Listen to 100 likes. I know there's like 30 of you who watch me a lot, but never hit the like button. Still sticky in the Hearst. Good to see you, Jim. Yeah, maybe the breeze coming off the water is helping the humidity situation. But good to see you, Jim. Hope you're having a great evening. Yeah, I'm out, Lori Lou. I made it outside. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, this is a nice part of Nostrand. You go to the other end of Nostrand, a little bit different. A little bit. This neighborhood is very interesting, Crazy Coney Island Kid, I have to say. It's an interesting part of Brooklyn. You can see some like old school elements of Brooklyn if you know where to look around here. I noticed there was a street that was a little bit off the grid, and that's most likely a street that dates back to probably the British era. Just interesting streets. Hoping for booms later and build a little bit of relief. Yeah. Are we expecting thunderstorms? I thought we were good until like Thursday evening. That's right. Shout out to all the lurkers out there. John Lord checking in from Staten Island. Good to see you, John. Yeah, John, I don't know what day I'm gonna go to the Gilio, but I'll let you know. Yeah, the Belt Parkway hasn't changed in 60 years, no. That's a preferential parkway. Ah, the median starts at Avenue X. Ah, yeah, DM me. We'll figure something out. Hopefully it's not gonna be like 1,000 degrees. Rain around 10 o'clock. All right, good. So I will be home by then, hanging out with the Duchess. And yeah, crazy Coney Island kid, I hope your back is feeling a lot better. Staring problems, okay. Fucking guy staring at me. The camera not even on the fucking guy and he's staring at me. The fuck out of here. Yeah, it's not fun in the heat, yeah. I might do the night lift. Depending on the weather. Might do the night lift. All right, we have, look at that, that's an interesting apartment building. That is such an interesting looking apartment building. Look at that. Wow. It's like nautical themed. It's like a boat. Right next door to an old little bungalow. Wow, that is a really interesting looking apartment building. Wow. That is interesting. Wow. Hey! They're riding down Nostrand Avenue. No doubt they're going to the beach or the Coney. But yeah, the Giglio's not exactly fun in the heat. That's what I was thinking about. Maybe I'll do a night lift this year. I was hoping for fireworks. We had fireworks that one year. That was magic. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see you, Jay. Right, hooray for muscle relaxers and weed. Look at these little bungalows right here. You don't see too many of these anymore. And you see how they're not on the street. They're like a little off the grid. So that means that these no doubt predate the street. But yay for muscle relaxers and weed. Hells yeah. Nice breeze coming off the ocean here. Nice breeze. Let's walk on. We're on Emmons now. We're gonna swing on to Emmons, and let's walk on the northern side of Emmons. Yes. Cujo barking. Yeah, not that many little bungalows left. And look at this. We're right here. We turn the corner at Nostrand. Boom. Rollin' Roaster. Right here. The New York, the Southern Brooklyn Classic. Boom. You know, they were on Uber Eats. Not anymore. Boo. Not anymore. They're not so fast. Exactly, they're not so fast. But beautiful sky as the clouds roll in. Good to see you, Picard. I thought we were gonna get like a dramatic sunset. I guess that's out of the question now, looking at the way these clouds are.
I don't know where your food is.
Is the Best Western still here on Emmons? Are you talking about the one that's behind me? And I think it's still there, but it's a different name hotel. I think that's behind me, the Best Western. That's closer to Nap, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's still there. I'm pretty sure that's still there. Bloody hell, okay. Oh, they're road raging on the little kid on the scooter. He's doing the speed limit. I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. Yeah, that's closer to Nap. If I would have made the left-hand turn, we would have been able to see that. The old bait and tackle shop, now a cafe lounge called Roca. But it's a nice little part of Brooklyn, I gotta say. This area down here is always nice. Yeah, I thought these clouds were gonna give us a crazy sky. I guess, I mean, you never know. I don't know what it looks like exactly at the horizon. We could luck out last minute and get a crazy sky. And by the way, the clock is the current time, 7:34. I know, is it a throwback for you? I gotta walk down I gotta take you guys down to Plum Beach. I want to show you guys Plum Beach one of these days. Yeah, I know, most of the fishing boats are gone too. Yeah, it's a little sad. Sally Skipico, welcome. Yeah, it's a throwback because of your back, exactly. In honor of Crazy Coney Island Kid's back, we're in his old neighborhood. We're throwing back, taking out the back. Enjoy the gummies if you have any. Or just smoke a big spliff. Perfectly acceptable. In the air conditioning. All I know is that bus ride made me sleepy. I really want a coffee. Good to see you. Yeah, no, you saw that dog, Pia? Right, hanging around Plum Beach, Garrison Beach, Marine. I gotta take you guys to Marine Park. There's a cool little nature trail in Marine Park. Ah, there you go. John Lowe's doing a gummy to help out the back. Hells yeah. Oh, here's Applebee's. After 50 years of smoking, finally tried a gummy. Nice. Hope it worked out for you. Gotta ease yourself into the gummies sometime. Easing yourself into the gummies is a good thing. Damn, that is a fast scooter. Kind of amazed how fast these scooters go. I know, did you have some fun in there many times? Yeah, me too. Christine, oh my goodness. Christine Collins with a $5 super chat. Christine, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. I wish the Chaos Emeralds went off, but unfortunately, super stickers did not trigger Chaos Emeralds. But Christine, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. And a very generous $5 super chat, and as well, first super chat of the day here. Thanks for getting my Metro card out here as well. Much appreciated. It says we took a train, but we took a bus. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it. Christine? Oh, still Best Western. There you go. So we still got a Best Western down there. Nah, I walked. I guess so. Hello there, John the Beagle Dad. Welcome. Good to see you there. Welcome on into the show. Making our way back to Coney. The Opera Cafe and Lounge. Really good Turkish food here. Like the name Sheepshead? Yeah, Sheepshead. It's a sheepshead fish, right? That's what they call it, Sheepshead Bay. I used to think when I was a kid that the bay was in the shape of a sheep. Sheep's head. One of those names that always has intrigued me since I was a kid. Sheepshead Bay. Keep on hitting that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. I think the next light we're gonna cross is we're gonna walk over that bridge. Walk over that Ocean Avenue footbridge. And now we're coming up to, I think Randazzo's is coming up next. Right, it is a fish, right? The sheepshead fish. There you go. Now then the $1 million question is, are they still around? Are they still around or what? Oh, so now we're coming up to what used to be, there used to be a Macy's backstage store here. But there is still a buffet here. And at the buffet here, there was a murder. And I don't know what the murder was about. But somehow, the restaurant survived. The buffet. Oh, you get your colonoscopies here. This is when you got to drink that weird chalky liquid. But there used to be a Macy's backstage up there. Still empty. Oh, you still got the signage. Look at that. The signage is still here. Dang. There you go. The Macy's backstage signage is still there. Oh, that sucks. That's a nice place to shop. I forgot it was something else too as well. Can't remember. Can't remember what the hell it was. But then over here, we have something called the Seaport Buffet. This is where the shooting happened. Hey, that's good, Neil. But yeah, there it is. Seaport Buffet. And then the venerable Brooklyn classic here. Randazzo's. I will take a shrimp fried diavolo, please. You know, we could get this delivered to our house. I almost ordered this the other day. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. Welcome. Good to see you, Kim. Yeah, it's not gross for Kim. Kim's a nurse. But good to see you, Kim. Good to see you, Rouge Jones. This is where you come. This is the clam bar you want to go to. The pride of Sheepshead Bay. Randazzo's. And then right here we have a Greek restaurant called Yasu. And Yasu is where Pips used to be. Pips was a comedy club. And this is where a young Andrew Dice Clay got his start. Right here at Yasu. Yasu's been here for a hot minute. They've been here for a while. The old Lundy's across the street. The building is still there, but now it's something called, a couple different restaurants in there, and a gourmet called Cherry Hill. I think the building's landmarked, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is always fun trying to cross this shit. 16 seconds on the clock. And I gotta watch this two-way bike lane. All right, let's make our way up and over the footbridge. Yeah, Pips was right there. Yeah, you thought Pips was in Manhattan? No, it was here in Sheepshead Bay. That's where a young Andrew Dice Clay got his start. Now we got a beautiful bike lane I advocated for 20 years ago. Nice and empty, the bike lane. It's a two-way bike lane. There's really no need to ride a bike on the sidewalk. I don't know why he's riding the bike on the sidewalk. I advocated for this bike lane back in 2003. Good to see you, Desert. Happy to see Randazzo's is still here. It's a Brooklyn institution. It's not going anywhere. Oh my God, let's get some calamar. Hells yeah. Let's get to 100 likes. That's right, are we there? Thanks for 100 likes. Let's get to 150. Let's get to 150. I was hoping for like a dramatic sunset. That did not pan out. I was hoping for a dramatic sunset, but Desert Train Guy, welcome. Good to see you. All right, up and over the Ocean Avenue Bridge. I was hoping for the dramatic, oh my God, sunset, but no. We did not get it. And to Bailey with 42 months of continued membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Thank you so much, Deb, for having faith in me as a content creator. And thank you so much for your continued membership of the channel. 42 months. Deb, thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, people. Milo, we're in Sheepshead Bay, and we're actually crossing Sheepshead Bay right now. We're on the Ocean Avenue footbridge here, making our way across. Isn't this beautiful? You had a nice purple-orange sunset. Nice. The Netherlands had a beautiful sunset today. That's a beautiful thing. It's nice out now. I tell you, with the breeze coming off the water, and now that the sun is gone, it's really nice out here. It's really nice. And now we're gonna do a little bit here in Manhattan Beach. It's right over here. Good to see you, Gabby. Welcome. Yeah, but you know what? I think I remember it being red. I think I remember the bridge being red. I think I remember also the bridge being green at one point. Well, it's still here, Pia. Pia Lorena. It is still here. This used to be a place where people used to come for vacations. So this is Manhattan Beach. Further down, historically, it will be called Oriental Beach. And there used to be 3 big hotels down here. You had the Brighton Hotel, you had the Manhattan Beach Hotel, and you had the Oriental Hotel. Oh my goodness, Mr. Metalhead Warrior. That's a long comment there, with 42 months of continued membership at Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much, Mr. Metalhead, for your continued membership to the channel. 7 years! I appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you and Mrs. Metalhead for being channel members for so long. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, people. As I almost lose my breath. As I almost lose my breath. Appreciate it, Mr. Metalhead. Got some McMansions down here and whatnot. Yeah, so Lundy's is landmarked, right? Yeah. Yeah, see, I was right about that. Actually, happy to report that Coney Island, USA's building, the Child's building, the Child's on Surf Avenue building, finally got its landmark plaque today. Check out their YouTube channel to see the plaque unveiling. But yeah, we got our plaque on the building. Happy to report. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to everyone who subscribes. Much, much, much apprecited. Is that your home, Gigi? Good to see you, Gigi. At your home? Is it a McMansion, or is it an old school, old school brick house? I will take the old school houses. They may be smaller, but those McMansions are just so soulless. They have no soul. Yeah, Coney Island, USA has been a landmark since 2017, 2018. 1208 Surf Avenue has been landmarked. And Linda, thank you so much for joining Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator, and thank you so much for becoming one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, Linda. Enjoy the custom emojis in good health. We are just breaking out all of those channel memberships today. I think we'll we'll go right down West End Avenue today. Take that down to, I think it's called Oriental Boulevard. Loop around. Good to see you, Fawn Marie. Aloha. Good to see you, Fawn. Hope you're doing great. Emmons Avenue always looks great at night. Yes, indeed. That's across the way. But yes, indeed. Emmons Avenue always looks great. Hey, oh, there you go. Autumn Alluring. Thank you so much. It became a landmark in 2011. Look at that. Appreciate that, Autumn. So that means that when Coney Island, USA moved in there, right? It was a landmark. Good to see you, Neville 6000. Out and about, yes indeed. We're in Sheepshead Bay now, but we're gonna be in Coney Island in not that long of a time. You first gotta make it through Brighton Beach first. Well, let's go down West End Avenue here. Yep, that's right, Dima Love. We just walked past Pips just now, and I mentioned that. Yes, indeed. Good to see you there, Dima Love. Yeah, it's now a Greek restaurant called Yasu. Wait for the light. We walked right past the old Pips. Right past it. I gotta be careful here. They love turning the corner here fast. I bet you this cop's gonna run the light. Right? Oh no, get the green on the turn. They got the green on the turn.
I don't know. I'm riding my bike home and then I'm gonna see for you.
Do they really have a sign that says drive carefully? Gladys Knight started there. Oh, there you go, cruising. I didn't. Good to see you there, cruising for a bluesin'. Ah, there you go. Yes. I'm like, why is there nursery rhymes in the chat? That's right. That's Andrew Dice Clay's style. Now he's just a very annoying character on Instagram. He goes around New York City annoying people. My question to him is, you're better than that. What the hell? You're better than that. I just gotta bother people. I gotta bother people. That's what he does now on Instagram if you follow Andrew Dice Clay. Anyway. You can see him on Gravesend season 3, everybody. You can see him on Gravesend season 3. Available on Toolbuy for free. Yep. Is Andrew Dice Clay also from Gravesend? Nice. Oh, so it's a good thing he's on the show. Thanks for subscribing. You know, I was hoping for like this dramatic sunset. We did not get that. It's now solidly cloudy now. Okay, we gotta navigate here. We gotta navigate around people. Ooh, a little bit of wind coming off the water. That's what's keeping it nice. That's a nice lawsuit if she would have hit me. That would have been a nice lawsuit. It would have had 163 witnesses there. Yeah, he was on Showtime a few years ago. Oh, there you go. Andrew Dice Clay lived on Nostrand Avenue and R. Not that far from where we started the stream. Wow. Andrew Dice Clay history on the live stream today. There you go, Lisa. West End Avenue, we're going south along West End Avenue. Same conditions over there in Toronto right now, even with some rain. Yeah, no chance of rain here in New York until at least 10 o'clock tonight, sounds like. So there you go. Neil says that Andrew Dice Clay went to high school in Sheepshead Bay High School there. Got thunderstorms in Philly. Good to see you, Carl. Welcome. I never realized that we have a Hampton Avenue, and they got roses. They got roses, and not much else. Wow, that store's a mess. What's going on in there? What is going on in there? Slowing down. Yes, you see the gimbal. Yes, yes. I know. I have a camera. I know. So you're trying to get my attention. I know. Please, if you're in a car, at least you can do is roll down the window. I know you want to keep the cold air in there, but I don't want to talk through your closed window. They're waving over to me frantically. Yeah, no, I know. I have a camera. I know. Yeah, Manhattan Beach is kind of exclusive. I mean, I never really liked Manhattan Beach. You like these new condos here? And this is the new look of the area. A lot of condos spread up along this corridor here. All coming along nicely. These are some old ones from the 50s or the 40s. Right there. I would prefer to live in the older buildings, to be honest. These newer buildings are built so cheap. I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. Ooh. A vehicle broke down on the Verizon Bridge. Extensive delays. Just got the warning. You're more than welcome, Fawn Marie. Carl, we're walking south along West End Avenue, approaching Oriental Avenue. So we're kind of like in Manhattan Beach now. Good to see you, John Burke. Welcome. See you, Arjan. Welcome. Did you just get the alert as well? Yeah, it's true, Gigi. Oh, this one's for rent. Oh, only the basement. The whole building was for rent. That'd be nice. All the businesses here closed. Now, I remember where they're building this building here under construction. There was an awesome candy shop that used to be here. And I used to always come here on my rides out to the Rockaways. If I took this route, kind of sad that it's gone. Looks like they're going to build a big apartment building here. Some more condos coming in on the block. But this is Oriental Avenue. We're going to hang on the other side of the street here. We're going to hang the right here in Oriental Avenue. Got a lot of dead-end streets over here as well. But there is Oriental Avenue. Right there. We're going to go the other way, though. We're going to go over this way. Yeah, more condos, just like Toronto, Neville, yep. As we all know, New York City, and especially southern Brooklyn, and Toronto, Canada are pretty much completely indistinguishable. Corbin Place coming up. Austin Corbin, a developer here in the 1880s, 1870s. And I think he did own the land around here. This house over here always intrigues me. Look at this house over here with the two turrets on the roof there. I wonder if those are like bedrooms. That house is definitely old, maybe 1900s. But this house has always intrigued me. We're gonna do a little zigzag now. This is like 1950s, 1960s construction right here. Kind of Miami Beach look to that building, especially down there. Let's see how many people are out on the boardwalk when we get there. But Brighton Beach Avenue coming up next. We're gonna swing on here. Exactly, Neil, yeah. Swinging on the Brighton Beach Avenue here. Little Odessa, this neighborhood is called. Good to see you, Nina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crazy Coney Island Kid just posted something to TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, follow Crazy Coney Island Kid. I keep on forgetting to turn off notifications of TikTok, but I just never get around to it. Just never get around to it. Yeah, TikTok, no thanks. You ain't missing much. I'll be honest. Now, is this where the beach begins? Yes. We'll cross the street here. Brighton 15. We're gonna hang the left on here. Yeah, Brighton Beach. Lots to see as well. If you're into Russian Ukrainian food, this is your neighborhood. Also, a ton of hookah bars down here too as well. Well, we're gonna head on to the boardwalk now. As you see, mostly residential. Everybody walking their dogs. Ooh.
Guess who?
Are they like barking at a dog that's in a window? Oh, this is why it's so cool out right now. Strong breeze coming off the water over here. A nice strong breeze coming off of the water. No wonder it's so nice. It's so nice out here. Head onto the boardwalk here, see what it's like. Oh, they repaved this. This is nice and smooth. This is nice and silky smooth. This road. Brightwater Avenue will lead us on to the Riegelman Boardwalk and Brighton Beach. Guess we're now officially in Brighton Beach. It is nice over here, Michelle. You see the homes right over there. We're going to be passing apartments as we make our way down the boardwalk. Good to see you, Reyes. Welcome. And there it is. Welcome to the Riegelman Boardwalk. No, Gigi, we started on Nostrand. We started on Nostrand and Avenue Z. Always love the Brooklyn walks. Appreciate that. Glad you enjoy them. I was hoping for like a dramatic sunset for you, Lisa. I was hoping for the dramatic sky, but I guess not. Still a lot of people on the boardwalk, though. Still a lot of people out here. He's having a good day. He's having a good day. Yeah, Deb, it's nice over here. On the eastern end of the boardwalk, it's pretty nice over here. Yeah, the Coney sunsets are stunning when there's no clouds to mess it up. Yeah, eventually we're going to be on the wooden boardwalk. Oh, did you recognize their accent there, Pia? Oh, the microphone on this thing is so good. Barbara C. Good to see you, Barbara. Welcome. We're making our way down to the amusement district. And I am so ready for a coffee. I am so ready for a coffee. That bus ride made me sleepy. That bus ride made me a little sleepy. I took a nap after we streamed, so after we did our week on the internet show. Yeah, it's nice out here. It's very peaceful, Deb. Very peaceful out here. It is nice. Yes, indeed, $1 million apartments. Now, there are some stories about these buildings right here. Evidently, these apartments are not exactly the best quality, from what I've heard. But they're still, yes, $1 million apartments made of styrofoam and cast concrete. That seems to be the new building material with all these new buildings, the cast concrete. Francisco Fuentes, good to see you. I don't know exactly what street I'm on right now because we haven't passed Tatiana yet, so we're still east of Tatiana. That's coming up. But I actually don't know what street I'm at because of this development right here. These wacky apartments. Good to see you, Francisco. Welcome on into the show. Heading down towards the amusement district if you're just tuning in. I think we're coming up to Coney Island Avenue next. Yes, I think it's Coney Island Avenue. You're more than welcome, Francisco. Thanks for tuning on in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bells because I never know when I'm going to go live next. I didn't know I was going to do this live stream until about maybe 90 minutes ago. Kind of planning it out like, yeah, it's gonna get cool. It's not that crazy heat we were having before. Steve Cruz checking on in from the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Good to see you, Steve Cruz. Welcome to Brighton Beach. And yes, Coney Island Avenue. That is what we are about to pass, everybody. Coney Island Avenue. That is where we are on the boardwalk. When we get to Tatiana, of course, that's a filming location for the movie Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, the beach is huge. Actually, this is, I think, right around here was where that crazy crazy beach fight happened a couple of weeks ago. There was a crazy beach fight down here, as the youth don't know what they're doing. And Deb with a £5 PayPal. Deb, thank you so much for the very generous £5 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's £5 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big £5 PayPal. Thank you so much, Deb, for sponsoring today's little walk. Deb, I'm going to be buying my coffee with those £5. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. 8 o'clock. 8:09 to be exact. As the sun goes down, sunset at 8:29, if I'm not mistaken. I was hoping for like this dramatic, like cloud enhanced sunset. I guess not. Bob Kolb, welcome. Good to see you, Bob. So this is Brighton 6th Street, and this is where the Garden of Joy and Cafe Tatiana are, but this is where they filmed Requiem for a Dream, was right there. 1 o'clock in the morning out there in London. Deb, thank you so much for staying up late with us. Much appreciated. There you go there, Triple G. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't think I've ever called Coney Island Avenue CIA, but maybe we could start something now. Look at this, Tatiana in full swing. That's fun. We got some music happening here as well.
Девчонка с Брайтона, улыбка глаз твоих. Ее огня нам хватит на двоих. Девчонка с Брайтона, с тобой я как во сне.
That's a good beat for a walk, my walking tempo right now. Learned a lot about New York watching me, because you're down there in South Jersey. Well, Bob, that's my job on the internet. Yeah, Tatiana's pretty amazing. If you like borscht, Tatiana is the place for you. They got really good coffee, I have to say. They have really good coffee. Yes, da. I'm not gonna lie. You know who I would love to walk around Brighton Beach with? Benjamin, also known as Bald and Bankrupt. I would love to hang out with Bald and Bankrupt Benjamin down here in Brighton Beach. One of my favorite YouTubers. I got some of the older buildings here in this car park. You know, Robert Moses wanted to turn the entire amusement district further down the road here into a car park that looks like the one to my right here. Bald and Bankrupt does kick ass. Yes, he does. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. Always keeps it real. And then I found a couple other YouTubers through him. The magic of YouTube, everybody. As it gets dark. No, he is bald, but he's definitely not bankrupt. I think when he first started his channel, he was bankrupt, but not anymore. But then again, who knows? He is an international person, so he's always traveling. So he's probably broke from all the traveling he does. But give him a follow if you don't know who Bald and Bankrupt is. Check out some of his videos. Brighton 2nd. We're passing right now. And we are still in Brighton Beach. Yeah, those videos were crazy fun. What is his name? FDJ. He's actually from Ukraine. Are you gonna go right into me? That would have been great to get on the video. Anyway, yeah, the videos leading up to the Ukrainian war, pretty intense. But there's a guy who actually is from Ukraine. And I want to say his name is FDJ. I always forget his first name. But yeah, pretty heartbreaking what's going on over there. So Slava Ukraini. We're thinking of you guys out there, definitely. Definitely a needless war. But yeah, the videos leading up to that, Bald and Bankrupt did, were pretty powerful. As we approach Ocean Parkway. Once we cross over Ocean Parkway, we are officially in Coney Island. Look at this, everyone's still playing a volleyball. 8:15 at night. And the volleyball is going full tilt. Nice to see people utilizing the facilities. Johnny FD, yes indeed. Good to see you, Peggy. Thank you so much. Yes, Johnny FD. He's a really great YouTuber as well. It's volleyball season in the winter. Beautiful sky. I wish we had a crazy sunset there, Sunny Flowers. I wish we had the crazy sunset rocking right now. We'll come out here in the winter and see if they're still playing volleyball in the winter. And Linda with a $5 PayPal. Linda, thank you so much for the very generous $5 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 PayPal. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Linda, for sponsoring today's live stream. Yeah, the boardwalk's pretty long. It's like almost 3 miles long. Like 2.7 miles long. And we are not walking all the way down to the end. I'm getting a coffee. I'm meeting up with the Duchess and we're taking a $3 cab the rest of the way. This is the all concrete portion of the boardwalk right here. All concrete in a couple of sections. But once we cross over Ocean Parkway, we're back to wood. Love all my content, Linda. I appreciate that. You moved from Coney over a month ago. It's nice to see it on the streams. I appreciate that, Linda. Thank you so much. That's what I love. That's what I'm here for, Linda. Whenever you get homesick, check out the channel. Don't forget, Linda, fireworks Friday night here on the beach in Coney Island. So join us for that. We'll be live around 8:30 for fireworks on the beach. We never miss fireworks Friday. Well, Linda, I appreciate your donation. Much appreciated. Remember that all the PayPal money goes to Uber Eats. Pretty much like 90% of my PayPal money goes to Uber Eats. Oh, did we just pass John's there, my dog Indy? Good to see you there, my dog Indy. John's is before my time, but I heard many a thing about it. But good to see you there, my dog Indy. Ocean Parkway, everybody. right up there. PS52 behind me. There you go. There you go. Ocean Parkway. Now we're back on Wooden Boardwalk. And we are now officially in Coney Island. As the dogs bark. A lot of people walking dogs this hour. It's a lot of fun. Kendrick asks, is this in Manhattan? No, we're in Brooklyn. And Kendrick, just for future reference, usually read the title of the live stream and I usually let you know where we're at. But we're in Brooklyn today. Well, we will hopefully be back in Manhattan tomorrow. We are due a Manhattan sojourn today. Or this week. Good to see you, Natalie. But yeah, I think tomorrow is cool enough. I could do a regular afternoon stream. Yep, Coney Island's where Ocean Parkway is where Coney Island starts. Yes, indeed. I tell you, with the wind coming off the water, you could really smell the ocean. Really strong smell of the ocean over here. Yeah, we passed Rollin' Roaster earlier and we passed Randazzo's as well. That was right at the beginning of the stream. Your dad's going to Brooklyn for work tomorrow. Nice, Natalie. Hope he doesn't work too hard. Oh, we got somebody with a gimbal over there. Are they live streaming? Oh my God, those live streamers? Oh my God. We passed Randazzo's already. We're going west right now. But yeah, we passed Rollin' Roaster and Randazzo's pretty early on in the walk. Cruising for a blues and grew up on Long Island near Jones Beach and Robert Moses State Park. New York has a little bit of everything, I have to say. When you travel around Long Island, you go upstate, you literally don't have to leave New York State. We have everything but, I think, right, we have everything but desert. We have everything but deserts here in New York State. Good to see you, Deborah. Welcome. One of the last old school bathrooms to our right hand side here. A fact that I did not know about until Coney Island Jim told me. Yeah, that's right. Cruising for a blues and y'all got desert in Vegas. Yes, indeed. Y'all got some desert in Vegas. And now we're coming up to the New York Aquarium. Very famous handball courts over here. Lots of handball tournaments happen down the way. And then that mysterious blue structure, that's where the shark tank is. That is the New York Aquarium here in Coney Island. I tell you, it is so dark out here. It got dark out here, guys. But again, no chance of rain until tonight. So that's good. Jones Beach Theater is a great venue there. Just a pain in the ass to get to if you don't own a car. And then, of course, leaving the venue always sucks because it's like one road out. So you're always kind of stuck in traffic. But it's a great venue nonetheless. Good to see you, Valerie. Welcome. Good evening. Wow, you saw Stevie Ray Vaughan there? saw a bunch of. I saw Oz. I went there for Ozfest back in the day. Back in the early 2000s. I saw Black Sabbath, and I forgot who else played, but it was all I remember was it was a lightning storm when one of the opening acts played. Oh yeah, we saw Slayer. And who was the other band we saw? We saw another band. Those things are making a lot of noise. Nice, you saw the Beach Boys there. And it's the lights of Coney Island and the rides off in the distance. Oh yeah, I like Black Sabbath, Judas Priest. They all got a couple of songs. More of a Black Sabbath. Oh my God, Air Supply. Not a fan of Air Supply, I have to say. Not a fan of the Air Supply. Nice, Santana, Eric Clapton. I would love to see Eric Clapton live. Don't you love the aquarium? Me too. Golden Gate Hotel. That's all the way down by Knapp Street. And I don't think the Golden Gate Hotel's around anymore. Zeppelin fan. Deborah's a Zeppelin fan. Led Zeppelin, man. Yeah. Yeah, All Out of... I hate that song, All Out of Love. Ooh, I hate that song. Such a depressing song. Mr. Metalhead, I can't wait to see your collection as well. AC/DC, they got a couple of songs I like, but I'm not a big fan of AC/DC. It's not hot. No, it's not hot at all. I'm sweating a lot, but it's really nice. It's nice out here, but I am sweating quite a bit. Yeah, right, the Golden Gate closed like decades ago. I'm just not a fan of Air Supply there. Paint without gain. I'm just not a fan. Guns N' Roses, Metallica. There you go. Soundgarden. There you go. Soundgarden. I like Soundgarden. I think Metallica did do Ozfest once. I know Mr. Metalhead would know this. Mr. Metalhead would know this. There you go. Your little stickers are on. Oh, are your stickers on the cement pilings here? Pillars here? Nice. Hopefully you got some subscribers. Hopefully you and Crazy Coney Island Kid. Crazy Coney Island Kid did the same thing. He put up a bunch of stickers around here. I'm in your old neighborhood, my dog Indy. Awesome. Right, they did. Okay, so Metallica was in Ozfest at one time. Soundgarden. Yeah, there you go. That's right, yes. Air Supply did film a music video down here. What's the name of that song? That's another song I don't like. But they filmed it down here. Like literally right here where we're walking. What was the song? My dog Indy. We actually started the live stream on Avenue Z in Nostrand today. Good to see you, Kay. Welcome. I could so go for a coffee. Ooh, I hear the cyclone coming up the hill. Nice, my dog Indy. Awesome. All right. Copy that, my love. 20 minutes. All right, so we get to hang out for 20 more minutes here. Do the rides near the boardwalk make... Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Dima Love. They make their business from April to the end of October. Oh, did I start by PS52? Nice. Well, here we are. Welcome to the amusement district of Coney Island. Yeah, even the nights are better. That's the song. Ooh, that's an earworm that I can't stand. Ooh, I can't stand it. And it was actually filmed right here where Luna Park is today. Even the Nights Are Better was filmed right here. And in front of Paul's daughter, I think there's a scene as well. You lost your original Black Sabbath Volume 4 album in your divorce. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. And the boardwalk is in okay condition. It could be better. It could be better. Ah, the Aldi store was in the shopping center you got your first job in. Nice. There you go, Frank. Yep, same temperature as in Florida. Yeah. I can't stand the Endeavor. That ride makes me sick. That's right, Gigi. That's right. Actually, it's the 40th anniversary of the... no, sorry. It's the 30th. No, it's the 30th or 40th. It's the 40th anniversary. It's the 40th anniversary of the Liberty concert. How crazy is that? We have time. We could go all the way down to where Endeavor is. We could go down to where the Endeavor is. A lot of people smoking pot. Now let's get off here. Let's take the scenic route here through Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. There's a picture of 6-year-old me on this ride right here. I rode this as a kid. That's a Mangles ride. Nah, it's still on, Gigi. The feud is still on. The feud is still ongoing. Yay! There's the Wonder Wheel. Yeah, let's go down. Let's go down the ramp. Daryl's house was a great show. Good to see you, Shamar. Welcome. No, I'm not getting on the Wonder Wheel today. Maybe on Friday. Maybe on Friday we'll hop on the Wonder Wheel. Oh, we got some screamers up there. The beautiful 105-year-old Wonder Wheel. If the Wonder Wheel's mom was here, though, we probably would have just walked on. And of course, Crazy Coney Island Kid has the day off. So, of course, we're not going to hop on the Phoenix. Again, maybe on Friday after the fireworks. Yeah, Wonder Wheel's more you pace, me too. And of course, the awesome Phoenix here. This is the smoothest ride in Coney Island. The Phoenix. Also the newest coaster here in Coney. Actually has the same birthday as the Cyclone, June 27th. They both opened up. Let's walk down Bowery. Now, sadly, this is the street that was recently voted to be demapped and turned into private property. But that is all yet to be determined if they actually build the casino. Ooh, we got a new sweet shop here. Sin's Sweets and Eats. All right. Tell them you're watching them. Yes. Did you tell them? Oh, look, here it is. This is TJ's right here. He's doing his dance. You saw that crazy Coney Island kid? Byron's here. TJ. Byron. There's TJ. All right, once we get to the corner here, we're gonna see Nathan's. But this is the Bowery. And we have now made it to Stillwell Avenue. Let's see what's going on here on Stillwell. Gotta watch out for the cars looking for parking. This place is crazy when it's full. Why did Wahlburgers leave? It was bad service. Wahlburgers used to be right there, people, and yeah, just bad service. Yeah, hopefully the casino is a no-go and Bowery stays. God, I love this mural. Oh, they added, oh, boo. Did they really add this? They added barbed wire. Yo, why did they add barbed wire to this? And they ruined the mural. That's new. This I haven't seen. This is very new. This is only maybe a few weeks old or a few days old. It is very hard to park here. That's why you want to take the train. Yeah, you always had the gold ring when you rode the B&B carousel. Hells yeah. Love these murals over here at the Coney Island Art Walls. Now simply called the Coney Walls. It's now a performance space. Yeah, it is new. Yeah, no, that yeah, exactly. That it wasn't there like a week ago. that barbed wire is brand new. This wall is coming out fantastic. Radio Raheem, do the right thing. That's coming out nice. That's coming out nice. Why did they add? I don't know, Fawn Marie. I don't know how people could climb that thing. I mean, I guess if they get a car, they could climb over the top of it. But they ruined the mural. The mural now has those barbed wires put into it. The Electric Eden Raceway. And then right in front of us, the Warriors Ramp. This is where the infamous Warriors Come Out and Play scene was filmed. Uh-oh, we have issues with the go-karts. There they go. Yay! Electric go-karts. Yay! Head up onto the boardwalk here. But right underneath this ramp is where they filmed that scene in the movie The Warriors that everybody talks about. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a nice close-up look at the shopping cart. The Thunderbolt, people, from 2014. I'm a fan of a Thunderbolt. Not gonna lie, I like how it rides rough, but it's top heavy and it sounds weird. So, just like a shopping cart. And we have rode that kind of on the live stream in the past. Probably the funnest thing was we had the Duchess film us while I had a microphone attached to me, so you guys heard me on the ride, but obviously we couldn't ride the ride on stream. Maybe one day we'll be allowed to ride the Thunderbolt on live stream, because I'm a fan of this ride. There it goes. Oh, we just missed it. Let's watch it cycle. We got time. We got time. I got time for that. Oh, of course nobody's riding it right now. Buy the book. Good to see you. Oh, they're getting on. Let's see. Are they going to cycle them out? Let's see. The ride's only about 35 seconds long, but it's a fun 35 seconds. Well, they're loading them up. Adult bouncy tower is also cycling, it looks like. Let's see, they're gonna, yep, here they come. Here they go, they have no idea. They're riding the shopping cart, baby. They're on it. They look nervous. Oh, that's it, it's broken. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. 115 feet up they're going right now. Maximum speed of 55 miles an hour. Shopping cart, baby. They should have called this ride the flip flap, though. Hey, there it goes. Ooh, ooh, it's running fast. Ooh, it's running fast. That's running pretty fast today. Oh, that sounds like great fun there, Frank. Sounds like great fun. Yeah, right. The kid had, all right, Crazy Coney Island kid had that bolt. Yeah, I was like, oh, this thing, we got this bolt here. I don't know where it came from. Yay. Ooh, can you hear it? Very shopping cart-like sounds today. And the Cyclones are beating the Wilmington Blue Rocks 7-0 in the 6th inning. Let's go Cyclones. Yes, indeed. Let's go Cyclones. I know, you like scaring people with it. I love it, Crazy Coney Island kid. Perfect timing. The Duchess is about to pull into Stillwell. I'm going to walk over to Nathan's here, break down the live stream, and use the bathroom. We got a nice little walk-in. Now you gotta come to Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. Come say hi to Crazy Coney Island kid. Make sure you give him a follow as well. And Crazy Coney Island kid, make sure you live stream that. Make sure you live stream the operations of the Phoenix. So I don't think nobody does that online. But Christine Collins, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I want to thank Deb and Mr. Metalhead Warrior for 42 months of continued membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Much appreciated. I want to thank Linda for becoming a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Much appreciated, Linda. Thank you so much for joining the family. And we got a couple of PayPals here as well. Let's check on these PayPals here. I want to thank Deb with a big £5 PayPal. Much appreciated, Deb. And Linda, thank you so much for your $5 PayPal. It is deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated. Yeah, you gotta do more streams once you get your back better. And speedy recovery, Crazy Coney Island Kid. You gotta get better. I gotta say, Crazy Coney Island Kid, in my eyes, he's the miracle child. So he is a miracle. So we gotta keep him. We gotta keep him going. So subscribe to his channel. But yeah, we did about 11,000 steps. Not too crazy. But we've made it. Probably less than that, but I probably did about maybe 9,000, 10,000 steps. But we made it to Nathan's. Hey, did you find this nonsense by accident? Then make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks. Here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm gonna go live next. So, bloody hell! And Steve Cruz with a $50 super chat. Steve Cruz, thank you so much for the very generous $50 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $50 club. Much appreciated with a big $50 super chat. Steve, I'm glad you enjoyed today's walk. I'm glad everyone enjoyed today's walk. Give Crazy Coney Island Kid a follow if you can. And from Nathan's here in Coney Island, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous Coney Island day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish these beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Steve Cruz, thank you so much for the very generous donation. And thank you so much to everybody who donated. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next one. Okay, guys? Take care. Bye.